Tonight I learned Shadows Fall song, Still I Rise, and recorded it, captured it on the screen. I just quickly learned it. I didn't know it before. It's improvised solo. I was running a TS7 tube screamer into an AMT E-1 Engel Fireball pedal, which is fed into IL Minihost here, and into IL Minihost have it running through Zoom, and then into as my audio interface, USB interface, into IL Minihost. Starting off with the Ignite Amps TPA 2 power amp, and on the back side it has fine adjustments, 6L6 tubes, high resonance, hot biasing, 4 times oversampling. Choosing between these two cabinet simulators tonight and an actual Engel to match the Engel and pedal I'm using, and decided not to run that. Ended up running lapel and the cab and a couple guitar hack impulses. Crankenstein, which has the Texas Heat Eminence brand speakers, mixed with a DV Mark 666 cab. I have no idea what's in that, but this VST allows you to bring up 6 individual impulse responses and mix and match them however you want, and run all 6 if you want. It's a great cabinet simulator if you can find the right IR impulses. And I was going between Guitar Rig's noise gate and one I found off the internet, free G gate. And here's my settings for what I needed. Kind of touchy on the threshold, but once you get it set, it's works out quite nice. Free VSTs. Ran that into a Trident A range parametric equalizer. It's made by Softtube. It's a model of the actual real parametric equalizer that's very, very famous, because Fleming Rasmussen used it for the mastering of Ride the Lightning, Master Puppets, and Justice for All. So the recording studio he used in Denmark is very, very famous, and he used these for the mastering. I'm just using them to EQ the guitar, get a mid scoop. Just a quick view of my settings. Most of these VSTs are free. This one is very much not free. It's a few $100s. The real one is a couple $1,000. This digital VST simulation is supposed to be very, very, very close. Softtube is a very good brand. Actually running a couple equalizers, and then running Lexicon reverb just to see my input and output levels, to make sure I'm not maxing anything out. As you can see, the mix here is down to nothing. But whenever I want to play solos, I just kick the mix up to about 28, 27, sometimes 30%, and have a really, really nice concert hall reverb. I like it pretty thick on soloing. But this is what I used to play the song I just recorded before this, and hope you can get some information off this and get some ideas to create your own sounds. IL Minihost is free, and you just have to register and they give you a free download, and this will play VSTs in real time like a Mac AU program will. So it essentially turns a PC into Mac capabilities. I think I had to run about a 5 milliseconds latency, 4 milliseconds latency. So normally I run a 3.5, but since I was running Winamp with it, I had to kick that up a little bit. So yeah, this works great. The tube power amp simulation is awesome. You don't have to have it with this pedal, but it helps out. The Palin the cab is free, awesome. G-Gate's free, that's awesome. You can find a free version of Guitar Rig to use, not the specific one, but the rest of these plugins are awesome as well. Well worth the money. So it's just a quick recording of that song to showcase what I'm doing here, and it turned out pretty good just for a quick half hour, 15 minutes of learning this song. So I hope you like it, learn something from it on the programming.